Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to My Life in Stacks, where we stack all the precious things in life. So, as you can tell by the title of the video, I went to the bank, some interesting stuff happened, and I want you guys to be the judge of what you think. So, let's get right into it. I went to the bank because I had a bunch of change that I rolled, and I did some coin hunting and I found a couple of things, which I'll show you right off the bat. You probably can't see it because I don't have the microscope hooked up. But this one was a 1965 double die Alverse, and then this guy was a 2005 double die reverse. And then this guy, if any of you know, can you please let me know? I think, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I kind of see it, but I think it's like off centered. But you guys see how it has like this ring around the edge? Kind of goes all the way around. I think that's because it's off centered and it kind of stamped it incorrectly. But if any of you know what that error is called, now that I just noticed the E, I didn't notice that before, but now that I noticed that, it definitely looks like it's off centered. So I kind of think I figured that one out. But if anybody knows, let me know what kind of error that is, if it is one. But anyway, I digress. I want to get back to the point of this video. I just want to share that because that had to do with the reason why I was at the bank. And so I rolled a bunch of coins. See, I got all the coin wrappers. I rolled a bunch of coins and obviously was taking them to the bank to get them put into my account and cashed in, whatever. And something interesting happened while I was talking to the bank teller. So pretty much she asked me how much it was. I told her how much it was. It really wasn't that much. It was only like $350 or something like that. I actually ran out of wrappers, and that's why I deposited only half of what I rolled or whatever it was, because I needed more quarter wrappers because I had a lot of quarters that I didn't have wrappers for. So I went there, deposited what I had, and then got more wrappers. And what she told me interested me and made me start to think a little bit about a bunch of different things. So she said, when I gave her when I told her how much it was, she cut me off and she was like, "I don't even know why I'm asking you. I have to count it anyway." And then so she gets it, she starts counting it, and then I noticed something different about this time changing in my change and last time of changing in my change. So last time I went, which granted this was about 2 years ago, and I took my roll change there, and I should mention it's a big bank, so it's not like it's a little bank. So I'm sure it's not like they could cut corners when it comes to following the protocol, you know. So last time 2 years ago, I brought my change and they give you a bag. You put all your rolls in there. They write your account number, your name, all the different things that have to do with being able to provide the information for who put the change there and who dropped off the change. And so this time that wasn't the case. And I thought at least they did that because whenever it goes to wherever it goes, or maybe when they count it in the bank, they want to make sure that if you shorted them, if you try to scam them, or whatever it was, whatever the situation may be, they're able to discredit your account for whatever it is. If you shorted each roll a quarter, they're able to take it out of your account because they have all your info right there on the account, right there on the bag. And so that's just what I assumed. They had you put it in a bag and write all your info and all that on there. And so that's just what it was last time I went. This time, on the other hand, I went and they didn't have me put it in a bag. They didn't have me fill out any info besides, obviously, putting in my debit card, and then there's them saying, "Okay, you want this in your checkings or savings or whatever it is." That's all they did. And so, I questioned her. I said, "Hey, you guys aren't really that, that strict." That's what I said. "You guys aren't really that strict on the change." And she said, people come in, they drop off some change, and then some people come in and they want some change. So it just cycles through. We're not really too worried about it." And I said, "Oh, so if people short it or whatever it is, you guys really don't count to check?" She said, "No, we haven't done that for a while." She said a guy came in a couple weeks ago and brought in a bunch of rolls of quarters, and what he did, which we didn't know at the time, but he took the rolls and put a quarter on each end, and he filled the inside with a tube of metal that was the same diameter of the quarters. So if you felt the roll, it felt like a full roll all the way through. But if you opened it up, there's only 2 quarters on the side and then a tube of metal. And so, but this guy cashed it in, got the money, and left. They didn't check it, they didn't count it, nothing. They didn't realize it till someone came and asked for change, asked for the quarters, and they gave them to that guy. And he came back like, "Hey, what the heck? I just got all these quarters, these rolls of quarters here, and they're all filled with. They have quarters on the end, and they're all filled with metal tubing." And so well, I want to say it was a big old deal, but to the bank, it wasn't a big old deal. They literally said, she said, we gave the guy the money, the guy that, bought the quarters, got the quarters and got ripped off. And they gave him the proper amount of quarters or dollars, whatever it was. But she said they gave him the proper amount of money and just pretty much said, sorry about that. The guy, on the other hand, that dropped off the quarters, she said nothing happened. They didn't go track them. They didn't try and figure out who he was. They didn't care. And so, and she said all the time when people come in, if they get change from there and they come back and say, "Hey, I was shorted $5 out of my roll of quarters," or, out of the $500 of quarters, I was shorted $20, throughout all of them or whatever. She said, "I don't even care. I just give them the money and, I just give them the difference." She literally said that. She said, I give them pretty much, whatever the difference is that they're short, I give them the money. I don't care. And she said, we don't care. But pretty much my point is, they don't even care so much anymore about the change. They don't care about the fact that, hey, oh, this guy brought in a whole bunch. I didn't ask her. I didn't get into specifics, so I didn't ask her how much was, the quarters that the guy brought in. But I'm guessing it was at least a couple $100, whatever it was. And so my thing is, they don't care about the change anymore. What does that tell you? Did they get a message from, the branch manager saying, hey, whoever's the head of the branch manager, hey, they told us we're not too worried about the change anymore because they're doing away with, the dollar. So don't worry so much about the change. If someone brings in change, we're not counting it. We're not investing a lot of time into it anymore. And because it's eventually we're going to be done with it. Is that what the higher ups told them? There's got to be a reason. Cause like I said, when I went a couple years ago, it wasn't just, oh, here's some rolls, we're good, give me my money. No, it was put them in a bag, put your account info, put your account number, put your name, fill out all the information, and that way, if something is shorted, something's wrong, we're able to, discredit, or I doubt they credit your account, but whatever it may be, they're able to take it away or give it to you or whatever it is. So, but they cared about it because if you came in and you filled the center with, steel tubes, they were able to go, all right, Joe Blow over here shorted us all these rolls. We're taking from his account this money that we gave him because he lied and he ripped us off. So it's like they're going off an honor system now of like, oh, yeah, you're bringing in rolled coins. Cool, we'll take them and thank you for your business. And, oh, you're buying rolled coins. Here you go. Oh, you were short. Oh, here's the difference. We're not too worried about it. So it just kind of raised some red flags in my mind. I want to hear your guys' opinion. Am I reaching with this? Am I thinking too far into this? I mean, why else would the bank go pretty much, hey, we don't care about the change anymore. We don't care if we're shorted. We don't care if we short someone. We'll give them the difference. We're not too worried about it. To me, it kind of feels like they were told, hey, we're doing away with the dollars. Change is the least of our worries now. We don't even care about change anymore. So, people bring in rolled coins, take them. People want to buy them, give them to them, sell them to them. And if they say they're short, give them the difference, whatever. This dollar's done. We're doing away with it. So don't even worry about it. That's kind of where it went in my mind. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. Let me know down below if you guys think I'm reaching, or if you guys kind of see the same thing. Why else would an institution such as banks not care about, if they're being shorted or cheated? The banks always have cared. If they're getting cheated, it's a federal crime. If you steal from the bank, that's federal. So it's not like it's a little thing. It's a big problem. So why would they not, care anymore? The only reason I think they wouldn't care anymore is because they know they're doing away with it. So it doesn't even matter. But let me know down below what you guys think. And I want to see if people kind of have the same perception as me. If this was to happen to you, you're kind of wondering, the only reason people wouldn't care about their money is if they know it's worthless, and so they're doing away with it, so it doesn't matter to them. So it's just kind of another domino in the effect of things that are falling. Given that FedNow is coming out in this month, and the CBDC, I'm sure, is going to follow shortly after. Who knows really what's going to happen, but just something I saw, something I heard, and something I wanted to share with you guys and see if you guys have dealt with anything similar, or if you guys think that, the same kind of thing, which is, hey, they don't care about it anymore because they know dang well that they're doing away with it and it doesn't matter. So So let me know down below what you guys think. Tell me your opinions. Leave a comment, leave a like, share, and yeah, try and like the video, guys, because when you like it, it helps spread the word, spread the message. So I will see you in the next one. Keep on stacking all the precious things in life.